Everybody, we're here. 2 weeks out of three. Ridiculous. No excuses. No, that's not true. One excuse. Lost by 5, 6, 7, whatever it was. Real close game. Respectable. 95 points. We've seen some pretty garbage scores from people. Um, you know who you are. On the bright side, I did some research, so I got some data. I'm gonna share with everybody some data. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Um, but let's do a brief recap. I lost. There's an echo. I played Reese. He played 8 minutes. I was given incorrect information. He wasn't hurt. He just started on the bench. I was told he was going to play all game. He didn't. Scored me 1 point. Had I not, or I'm sorry, had I known, I would have played a 3-4-3. Everybody knows the 3-4-3 is correct, and I would have won. I'm not going to say you live and learn, but there have been disciplinary actions taken out on the Chelsea managerial staff, and that mistake will not happen. It would not be replicated. Zoom, zoom. That's my Millennium Falcon. Zoom. Anyway, so it's not going to be replicated. We're good. But let's talk about some data. I artificially intelligenced this data. What you'll see here is a chart. First, head-to-head matchups, manager versus manager, and then scoring. I'll move my pretty face here in a second. So first, you ever played the game Goal on Nintendo Entertainment System? This chart is what, I'm sorry, that game had this kind of a chart. That's where my inspiration came from. So I was able to chat GPT this up with some of those prompts. It knew. Check out Goal. Give me that chart. Bam. So here we go. Let's talk about it. First, because it's me, and I'll share all this info if you want to dive in. I picked Erling. I picked Erling. That's me. Let's talk about this. I'm 3-0 against Gaffa. Every time I step on the pitch against Gaffa, it's a joke. I mean, why do we even play the match? That's really what it is. That's how my guys feel. It's like a varsity against junior varsity with some middle school players mixed in. Eesh. If I was a cussing man, Gaffa, you know what you are. And you know what's worse? Let's look at Gaffa over here. Oof. Oof. Twice. Okay. All right. Anyway, so we got this agony fellow. Eee. Oh, barbecue sauce. Oh, man, that's all bad. That's all bad, guys. That's all bad. This year is an anomaly. It's not the case. This is an anomaly. Um, for whatever reason, my guys forget to play, and we choose not to score. Like, I have no idea why. I have no idea why. So, whatever. It's doesn't count. Doesn't count. Something else I need to point out. This right here. The cup double is currently the champ. I'm doing the Lord's work here, trying to bring the top down a peg. I'm doing what I can. Appreciate if you other guys would help out. Now, I got to give credit where credit's due. The Oreo fellow also doing the work, bringing the cup double, bringing it down a little bit. That's what we need. So good on you. Um, Next, I need to point out my nemesis. So the cup double is my nemesis. We're 2-2. Once again, people, pick up your game because my nemesis is at the top, and we're 50 or 500.500, right? 50-50, 2-2. I can only do so much. I can only hold for so long. Need you guys to step up. Check this out. Points scored against points against. 452 to 457. It's 5 points. Nowhere else on this chart will you find a 5 point spread. A true nemesis. I'm sure you guys will find your own nemesis on here somewhere. Just pointing it out. Now, I also need to point out a second anomaly is this right here. 1-3 against this Cristiano guy. So for whatever reason, my guys forget to play. That's not true. That's not true. My guys put up a good performance. However, his guys put up a miraculous performance, a career-defining performance every single time they play against me. Every single time. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 528 points against. That's not bad defense. That's his guys having historically high matches every single time we play. Every single time. Boom, boom, boom. Ridiculous. Um, you will find one other number higher than 528, but that's we're not going to talk about that. It's not that important. What is important is I happen to play this Cristiano more times than almost every other manager in the league. And his guys score the most points. You see where I'm going with this. Let me move my cute little face. Look at this. 347, garbage. 359, garbage. 430, that's pretty decent. 432, that's a little bit better. 428, pretty good. 403, yeah, that's decent. 528. What can men do against such reckless hate? King Theoden, RIP. You guys see my point? It's ridiculous. I'm not going to call it scripted. I'm not going to call it collusion. I'm going to call foul because he had whomever set this up. You see where I'm going with it? 528 points in 4 matches, and you get to play that matchup more than almost every other matchup in this league. I digress. So, cheater. Here's what we got. So I will share this with the people if you guys are interested. You know what? I'm just going to share it because I have it. I'll keep it updated. It's good info and it's very insightful. Numbers don't lie. It's clear as day. So anyway, all right, friends, this is late coming. Peace.